Hello, welcome to Creating Community. My name is Eileen Richardson, and I'm your host. We'll be speaking with Mary Isbell, who's co-manager of Delancey Street Foundation, about how she and her organization are creating a healing community here in New Mexico. Welcome, Mary.
Hi, Eileen.
So why don't we tell our viewers exactly what Delancey Street Foundation is all about?
What we do here at Delancey Street is we give people a second chance that have suffered from homelessness or substance abuse. They come here to rebuild their life.
And what kinds of opportunities do they have when they become part of Delancey Street?
So what we do is we teach work ethics. They come here, they're on a stage called maintenance, and basically they're just building a solid foundation for themselves. They come into work early, they work hard, they learn how to take simple instruction from their boss, to have a good attitude, to get along with others, to learn a good work ethic. And the most important thing that we teach here at Delancey Street is changing who we are as a person, to have integrity in your life, to own your mistakes, to take responsibility for your actions, to hold people accountable as well as yourself for the mistakes that you make.
It sounds like what the whole world needs. So what kinds of training do you do for the people that are at Delancey Street?
So what we do is we have a nationwide moving company. We have a catering business. We have an upholstery shop. We have automotive, construction. We have kitchen skills, office skills. So we're based on an each one, teach one philosophy. So it's up to the people that have been in Delancey Street longer to teach the new people that are arriving in these departments how to do these things.
How long has Delancey Street Foundation been around?
We've been around since 1971.
Wow. And it's just the New Mexico area, except for the moving company. Is that correct?
No, we actually have other facilities across the nation. We have one in Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, Carolina, and New Mexico.
Oh, okay. So what is the mission of Delancey Street? You kind of said it, but I just would like the formal mission statement, if you would.
Well, we just, our mission is for the people to come in to get to a point where they're able to wake up every day, look in the mirror, love what they see, and become proud of who they are through hard work, through honesty, through integrity, through trying to be the best of themselves every day, coming outside themselves and helping out the next person. That's how we balance our scales here at Delancey Street, because a lot of us come in with a lot of baggage. Yeah. And so the way that baggage will never go away. But the way that we start feeling better about ourselves is by teaching other people and helping them and coming outside of ourselves and caring about them and whether they make it in their life or not whenever they leave Delancey Street.
Wow. That is just such an amazing project. We all need to feel good about ourselves. And like you say, look in the mirror and like who you see, love who you see. And when you have got some past of addictions, I understand you just feel pretty lousy about yourself. So building yourself up seems to be a really important part of what you do.
It's huge.
Huge. So how, this mission, how does it affect the community at large?
Well, it reduces the recidivism rate. It shows people in the community that people like us can change. When we leave Delancey Street, like I said, we have a good work ethic. Everybody wants to hire Delancey Street. And we're a huge impact on the community and a huge addition to the workforce.
Oh, absolutely. So how long do people stay in the program? Is it all individual depending on their situation?
When they first come to Delancey Street, they're making a 2-year commitment. And once they've hit that 2-year commitment and they ask to stay longer, and it gets approved, then they can stay longer than the 2-year commitment.
Is there ending time at all? I mean, is there a limit to how long you can be there in the program?
No.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
So it would be very individual, I would assume. Like 2 years isn't enough for some, and maybe it's too much for others.
Right.
So am I right about that? Yeah. Okay. So how did you get to Delancey Street yourself?
Before I came to Delancey Street, I was a major addict. I was roaming the streets. I was hopping from home to home. I was lost. I felt horrible about myself. I hated myself. I never really thought that I could be anybody that was successful. And I never thought that I could get to a point where I loved myself, because what I would do is I would reach outside myself to try to find materialistic things, a relationship, or whatever it was, to try to make myself feel better. But all that stuff was just temporary feel-goods. So I could never find true happiness. And there was a small piece of me that wanted to change, and I found out about Delancey Street. So I went to the Delancey Street in San Francisco, and I was there for a year, and then I rotated here to New Mexico. And through Delancey Street, I have found what the true meaning of life is. I have become and feel like a real person, and I have inner peace. I'm able to get up in the morning, and I love what I see. And all of this is through Delancey Street, doing the right thing, looking up to people that were role models when I came in, and just figuring out what I wanted to do with my life. I was tired of being that person. I was tired of hating myself, and I wanted something different. So I worked hard. I persevered. You have to have blind faith. Sometimes you feel like you're going through a dark tunnel. You're going through all these obstacles and different things that are hard for you, but change is hard. And you just have to have that blind faith that no matter what happens, if you're doing the right thing, you're going to eventually see light at the end of the tunnel. And, I owe my life to Delancey Street, and these are the happiest times I've ever had in my life, is being here and giving back to Delancey Street and giving back to other people. And, I'm very loyal to this place. I love it.
So touching, Mary. You're very brave. And I just hope you're encouraging others to be brave. And I bet you that's the other payoff. The payoff, besides you loving who's in the mirror, but also how you change other people's lives. That's very empowering, I would think.
Yes, very empowering. And what I teach is, I really try to tell others, you have to really strive hard every day to be honest and just own who you are and own your mistakes and take responsibility for them, because that's where I found change. And I know that works, because I was a liar my whole life. I would lie about everything. And those are the things that kept me down and kept me from feeling good about myself. And so through honesty and doing the right thing is where I found freedom. I felt like I was trapped inside my own prison for a long time, because I never really did a whole lot of jail time or prison time, but I was trapped inside my own prison. And through being here at Delancey Street and following the people that have been here longer and listening to them, I have found freedom.
Oh, God bless you. So what is the meaning of life? You said, I have found the meaning of life. Can you explain what your experience is?
The true meaning of life to me is helping out other people. Giving back, thinking less of what's going on with you and putting your attention on them, and just balancing your scales. The more good you do, the more you help out other people, you balance the things that you've done in the past. And that's what the true meaning of life is. The true meaning of life is getting up every day, telling yourself that you're going to strive to be the best of yourself, going to work, working hard, helping other people, getting through your day, and just trying to care about things outside yourself.
Yeah, that is a secret, isn't it? I wish more people would listen to that. And hopefully just what you're saying to people, if some of our viewers see that, they'll be just motivated or tell others about it, because it's a powerful situation right now. Powerful is not the right word. It's a dim situation right now. I feel that, and you may know the numbers better than I do, but addiction has just destroyed so many communities, so many families. And if there's a way to get out of it, find it. And this is one for any of our viewers who have that situation. How many men and women have been serviced through the years? 71, you said Delancey Street started?
Mm-hmm.
Delancey Street.
Delancey Street has helped thousands and thousands and thousands of people leave Delancey Street and go to live a productive life.
Do you have people come back that have made it back into the society, and do they talk? How do they reconnect with you?
Yes, we have graduates that come and visit our facility all the time. They're super successful. Some of them own their own business. They live their life the same way that they lived in Delancey Street. They live it out there, and that's what works.
Got it.
And them coming back and visiting shows the residents that change is possible and success is possible.
Yeah, that must be they're
a huge inspiration. They're people that we can look up to, people that we can talk to. And it just really feels good that we have good graduates come back and visit our facility all the time. That's
great. Can you tell me about a special success that maybe you can remember that someone made in Delancey Street and they probably modeled for other people? Can you think of one individual you could describe?
I remember whenever we were taking a business class here at Delancey Street, one of our topics for our papers was, what type of business do you want to run in your life or in the future? And I remember one of the guys saying that he wanted to run his own moving company, and that's what he wrote his paper about. So he stayed on Delancey Street a while. He did very well. He did the right thing. He was one of the people that people really looked up to here. And whenever he graduated, him and another graduate started their own moving company, and they're still running it, and they're super successful. They're nationwide. They come back and visit here. They're super connected with what we do here, and they're super grateful for the things that Delancey Street did for them. And they show their gratitude by coming back and visiting with the residents and sitting with the younger people and sharing their story and their success with them.
So does that moving company just hire recovering addicts and recovering alcoholics? Is that how they work?
They do that, and then they hire other people as well.
Okay. So just for you to know, we hired Delancey Street movers just this last year, and we were very impressed with them because when you say integrity, they oozed it. I mean, I don't know how many times you've moved or used movers, but they were just so conscientious, so polite, and such a wonderful group of men. I think we had 3 guys. So I just wanted to put that out there. And then the other situation that I'm going to tell our viewers about that I got in contact with you about was that you talked about having one of your programs is culinary, and there's a space, a beautiful space that's I guess weddings and event space. That's where I met Mary, and it was a wedding that I was going to, and it was it was just well orchestrated in every step of the way, every aspect. So is that one of your most popular types of programs that in the culinary department, and that maybe that location?
We do. Our catering business is huge. It lasts, more than half of the year. What we do is we do weddings, receptions, graduations, quinceañeras, things like that. And it is huge because our facility is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We live on a 17-acre ranch. The scenery is breathtaking.
Yes.
We have a pond, we have ducks, and we get all the residents their serving license, and it's just something that they can take with them after Delancey Street. It shows them how to interact with people and to interact with customers in a positive way. And it keeps us busy. And it is a good skill that they can take with them after they leave Delancey Street.
Yeah. Well, I was very impressed. I just want to let you know. So it's well done. So if any of our viewers are interested in supporting you in any way, what we're going to do is, well, why don't you tell us what's a good way to do that? But we will also have that information on the bottom of the screen at the end. So
Okay.
what kinds of things can people do to help?
Well, we always welcome donations because we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We also like people to utilize our enterprises, our catering business, our moving company, our upholstery shop. We also have a ceramic shop too. And we like for people to do that. If people are in need of help, if they're incarcerated in jail or prison, what they need to do is they need to write us a letter of interest stating they're interested in coming here to Delancey Street and they want a second chance. And what we'll do is we'll interview them. If they're just on the streets, they can give us a call and they can come in for an interview. The phone number is 505-852-4291.
Okay, that'll be on the bottom of the screen. So all the different businesses, the upholstery business, the moving company, they all are named Delancey Street?
Yes.
Okay, so that's how people could find that, any of those businesses, because it's Delancey Street Upholstery, Delancey Street Automotive. Is that accurate?
Well, the way that they would find it is through our website. It's www.delanceystreet.org.
DELANCEY.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then streetspelled.org.
Okay, perfect. So is there anything else you wanted to add to let the viewers know about what a wonderful opportunity for some people Delancey Street is?
Delancey Street is a huge life-changing experience for people that really want to do something different with their life. I strongly encourage people that are suffering from homelessness or substance abuse for them to give us a call and we'll do an interview with them. The more work you put in here is what you're going to get out of it, and if you really work hard here and you do the right thing, then the person that you change into is someone that you never knew you could be.
That's so empowering. So I am so blessed to be able to meet you, Mary, and to be able to speak with you on this podcast. So I ask all our viewers, please like us and subscribe so you can see wonderful contributors to societies, contributors to communities, creating community, such as Delancey Street. And I thank you, Mary, for your time and your patience with us. And
thank you, Eileen.
Thank you so much. And we will see you again on Creating Community with me, Eileen Richardson. Thank you.
Thank you, Eileen. Have a great weekend.